Cameron, South Carolina. You're on the Roland Martin Show. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing great. What's your comment?
I am not pro-life. I'm in a situation now where I got my best friend's daughter, who's about 18 years old, pregnant. And matter of fact, we're going to the abortion clinic in the next couple of hours. So, yeah, that's a tough decision for me, but I'm going to go ahead and go through with it.
So you got, say it again, you said you got your best friend?
Yes, daughter's pregnant, yeah.
You got your best friend's daughter's pregnant?
Yes.
How old is your best friend's daughter?
She's 18.
She's 18. How old are you?
I am 35.
35.
Yes.
So, how long have y'all been together?
Probably about 6 months now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And does your best friend know?
No, he doesn't. No.
Got her daughter pregnant?
No, he doesn't.
Okay. So, your best friend is a guy.
Yes, he is, yeah.
He doesn't know that you got his daughter pregnant.
No, he doesn't know.
Does he know that his daughter is pregnant?
No, that's where we're going now to handle the situation.
So, before this, were you pro-choice or were you pro-life?
That's a good question. I was pro-life, but I find myself in the situation that has me to look at things different and change my mind. I mean, I'm not ready for a child right now. She's going to be going off to college sometime soon, and I don't think she's ready for it either. I definitely know she's not ready. And, yeah, I had to change my mind.
So before she got pregnant, you were pro-life.
Yes, I was.
But now all of a sudden, you are faced with the actual situation, and now you are pro-choice.
Right. Yes, sir.
How did you go about making? How did the two of you go about making the decision?
Well, I mean, her future is bright. You know, she's going to be going off to college, and I don't think she's going to be able to, or we are going to be able to take care of this child together. I just came to the conclusion that it would probably be best just to have the abortion.
You came to the conclusion.
Yes, you can say that, yeah.
What role does she play in this?
Well, she played a role in it, but, you know, I don't think we're ready to have kids yet. It's
That's not her point. You said you came to the conclusion. What if she said, I'm having the baby?
That would get me in a whole lot of trouble.
Okay, but
I mean, I'm probably going to lose my best friend.
well, yeah, I mean, you're sleeping with your best friend's daughter, who's 18. You're 17 years older. Did that ever occur to you before you started sleeping with her?
Yes, it did, but I mean, the situation.
How long? Okay, how long have you been friends with your best friend?
We grew up together in high school, so we're talking about probably about 20 plus years.
So y'all known each other 20 plus years.
Yes.
So you've known this girl her whole life.
Yes, I have.
So when did all of a sudden she become attractive enough for you to say, I want to get with her?
It didn't really happen that way. I mean, it just happened so fast. I couldn't even believe it. And, you know, I knew it was wrong. I couldn't help myself. Which is,
when you say it happened so fast,
yes.
I don't understand that, because so at no point did you ever say, I remember when this girl was born, I remember when she was 5, I remember when she was in diapers, I remember when she was 10, I remember when she was 12. So that none of that ever came into your mind?
Yes, it did. It was a tough decision. I mean, believe me, I'm losing my mind about the situation now. I can't even deal with this whole thing, to be honest with you. I don't know what to do but what I'm doing now.
But you said it happened so fast. How?
How did it happen? I mean, it was like I was over babysitting, and we can't say babysitting, but I was over, and we just started talking, and she's just she's more mature for an 18-year-old.
Hold on. You were at the house.
Yes.
Babysitting or not? What was your best friend there?
No, he was not.
So why were you there?
He's working. He works the overnight shift, so I was just there, hanging out.
No, you weren't hanging out. You were looking after her.
Okay. Right.
No, your best friend asked you to stay there to look after her, right?
Yes.
And so you got, all of a sudden y'all over there, then what? You hit on her?
Yeah, you could say that, yes.
So really, it didn't just happen. The thought had crossed your mind long before that.
I can't say it did. It just one thing just led to another, and it just happened.
Okay, but here's the deal, though. Cameron. You just don't go from I'm over here looking after her to we sleep together. Are you married?
No, sir, I'm not.
Hold on one second. I'm going to a break. To come back, I'm going to speak to more with Cameron with South Carolina. He says that he was pro-life before he got his best friend's daughter, who's 18, pregnant. In a couple of hours, they are headed to go get an abortion. Now he said he's pro-choice. Y'all give me a call, 844-736-7474, 844-736-7474. This is the Roland Martin Show. Back in a moment.
378,000 Pap tests and almost 500,000 breast exams and more than 1 million pregnancy tests.
All right, folks, I'm going to go back to the phone lines as I follow this congressional testimony taking place as Republicans desire to strip Planned Parenthood of their funding. We were talking to a caller, Cameron, and what was the break? So, Cameron, let me get the details straight. Cameron, you're 35 years old. You got your best friend's daughter who is 18 pregnant, and the two of you are a couple of hours away from going to get an abortion, correct?
Yes, sir, yes.
So before this, you called yourself pro-life. Why was that? What made you pro-life?
Right. What made me pro-life was, my mother was faced with the situation whether she wanted to have an abortion or not, and she decided to, of course, have me. And, that stuck with me that, even though she didn't have a whole lot of money, she wasn't ready to have a child. She, had me anyway, and she raised me up until this point the right way.
You were raised where?
I was raised in South Carolina.
Okay. So you're saying that your mom was faced with a decision, chose not to abort you, and you're here, but you are making this decision to abort this child. So what if she chose to do like your mama did?
Right. See, it's a tough situation. I'm speechless. I don't really know what else to say. I just have to do what's best for me.
But here's the deal. But what I don't understand is, if you're here because your mama just chose to have you, why can't this young woman make the same decision?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I understand what you're saying. It's just that she's going to college soon. I mean, her future is going to be bright. I don't think she can raise, and both of us can raise this child and, go to school and all this other stuff.
Did somebody tell your mama the same thing 35 years ago?
Yes, they did. Yeah.
Okay. So somebody else told your mama the same thing, but but your mama still had you, and you're here. I mean, you do realize that if your mama aborted you, we would not be having this conversation. You would not have had the last 35 years.
Right. But I hate to say it probably would have been a good thing because I wouldn't find myself in this situation.
Who actually made this decision? You or the girl?
I did.
And you pressured her?
I wouldn't say pressured her, but I think I've kind of got her to understand my point.
At any point, did she want to have the baby?
No, I don't. No, I don't think so. No.
No, you say you don't think so. I mean, either you do or you don't. Did she ever say she wanted to have the baby?
No, she did not know.
Got it. So I'm curious. So, y'all going to get an abortion. So, are you still going to see her after this is over, after she has an abortion?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I'm never going to stop seeing her.
No, you know what I'm talking about.
But not in that way. No, not in that way. I mean, I've learned my lesson. I mean, believe me, we're not going back to this situation.
Gotcha. All right, Cameron. Thanks a bunch.
All right, thank you.